Okay, let's have a quick talk about these. This is the Extrema Ratio. This is the MF3 medium folder, 3rd edition, with a penetrator tip. Very nice knife. I like this one a lot. This is my favorite. I like the double hand guards. Not keen on the finger positioning, and it stops you from supposedly falling down on the blade. I think this is adequate for that. But this model, as you can read, apparently that is Italian for penetrator, and it has the sharpened tip for penetrating. If that's something you're interested in, then this would be a very good knife for you. It has a pocket clip, but I'm going to tell you right off the bat that this knife is not pocket friendly. I've worn it for about 2 weeks now, and there's a reason it comes with a case. I don't see that this is very friendly for the pocket at all. When you have it in the retracted position, it's a tip-up carry, and as you can see, it's fastened to the side of the frame here on the opposite side and comes over the top and then down. So when you put it in your pants actually come up here. If you've got tight-fitting pants like jeans and stuff, it's not so bad. If you're wearing like loose, like summer shorts, the material migrates across the top here and comes over to where the glass breaker is, and essentially makes it very difficult to get the knife out of your pants. Even in a controlled situation, in an emergency, it makes it very difficult. So that's a real negative for this as a pocket carry knife. I think they would have done much better just with the standard one-sided clip like most knives have. I don't like this over the top, this space here, because like I said, the material gets caught way over on this far side, and essentially it blocks the whole top of the knife from being able to be extracted. Even if you can get past that, the second issue is this backwards facing finger retention for thrusting. Now, in a thrusting situation, it works extremely well, especially in a reverse grip, because your fingers fit right in there and they snug up against it in a pushing position. It works really well. But the amount of times you're going to be thrusting this into something or somebody compared to the times you're going to be able to want to get it out of your pocket, as you can see, you know what I mean, that's an obvious, as you're trying to take it out, that's obviously going to get hung up, and it does. And the last thing is kind of a positive and a negative. So you have this lower finger guard here, and it actually is nice. If you can get it out on a controlled situation, you can use this like an Emerson Wave, where you can hook it against the corner of your pants and open the knife with it. So that's a nice feature. It really works well. But first you have to bypass the first problem, then the second problem, and then if you can get to this one, great. And I'm sure they're probably aware of that, and that's why it comes supplied with a case to put it in, because realistically that would be the best places to put it on, to either carry it on your belt or on your vest in this situation. Now, not bad. If you were going to be using it a lot, you can use this on your molly system just to clip it onto the front, and then you could just take it off and deploy it quickly. But as far as carrying it in your pants, and if you need, you know, as a primary blade, not very good. As a secondary blade, well, that's really not this knife's function. You know, it's designed as a primary blade to penetrate bulletproof vests, to be able to get in. It's an excellent length, 4 inches, so you can get in. All the vital organs will be accessible from most places in the body. It's a very good tactical knife, great penetrating length, as is its friend here. This is the medium folder 2, slightly different blade, very similar handle, just slightly different machining on the handle, same pocket clip, same problems associated with this pocket clip, same finger retainer, same problems associated with that. Excellent grip. Wasn't that pleased. This guy I found was excellent quality. The detent was very strong, very good. This guy got, the blade is perfect on this. It's off-centered on this one. The detent is weak on this one, and it rattles the blade. So really, when you look at these, I know if you're ordering online you won't have much of a chance to review it before you get it, but if you can hear that, it's really, you know, where this guy here, solid as a rock. Very nice. Nicely centered. I don't know if you'll be able to see that accurately on the camera. This one is pulling to the right side. Pulling to the right side and not good. So first appearances it looks good, but there's quite a quality difference in the two. And for overall use, although this is a pain in the ass to get in and out of your pants, which this one is too, I would definitely go with this model over this model. I like the 3 way better than the 2. And they're almost identical handles, almost identical blade length, slightly different styling. I really like the purchase of this additional thumb guard here. You can really get a good purchase on it. It's a very nice, very solid feeling knife. This one here is very good also, but not as keen on, you know, excellent thumb grip, good jimping on it, but I just prefer this. This Extrema Ratio MP3 is very, very good. I'm very pleased with that one. I would definitely stick with that. This one is a heavier duty folder. This is in their heavy range. It's the MPC, which is a multi-purpose compact, and it's really solid. You know, you've got the same aluminum handles as on the other ones, but it's got a real nice lockback spine on it. Same old 690 cobalt. So it's good wearing steel. You know, if I had $1 for every time I've tried to use this as a flipper like my other knives, and this is just a lockback positioner where the knife snaps into. Not so keen on the tacky riding on the blade, but that's the only way it comes. Nice to have the serrations, nice length, excellent thickness. Really good, easy to open, extremely stiff on the back when you get it new, but I'm sure that will wear in with time. And this locking mechanism, when you put it over, really makes it a very safe knife to use for heavy duty applications, lots of cutting, prying applications. This is a very good knife. The thickness is excellent compared to these guys, it's like double the thickness. So depends what your end result is. You know, it's a heavy knife. It's not as light as the other ones. It's not a huge weight increase compared to the other guys, but there is a weight increase. You can certainly feel this one in your pocket. It's got a very sensible pocket clip that works really well. Great retention, easy to get in and out, and I'm a fan of this type of pocket clip. I'm not a big fan of this hidden carry one where it goes right to the top of the knife. Sure, it looks tactical and hidden, but getting it out of your pants becomes a pain in the ass. So this one's nice. It gives you a little bit of meat to grab onto when you want to extract it, and this one's a really nice solid knife, like very, very solid. So a little more expensive than the other two, but for a heavy duty knife for everyday carry, I would definitely look at this guy. The MPC is a real workhorse without being as big as like the Rowell knives they have, which we'll do a review on later. So if you want a true compact knife that has the strength and abilities of similar to a fixed blade, this is the one I would recommend. These guys are excellent tactical knives, and if you believe in your mind that your primary job for this knife is stabbing people through bulletproof vests, you have a genuine need for that kind of a knife, then this is a great knife. You can see the blade is swept down slightly, so when it's in the out thrusted position, you've got a nice straight knife. A knife blade is presented almost at a horizontal angle for maximum thrusting, penetrating. In a reverse grip, it's in a very nice position. Also for penetrating, upward slashing, it's got a slight bevel to that direction. So these are both very good knives for the military and tactical kind of police applications. I think they've got a real quality about them that would speak very well to that kind of use. As far as an everyday carry for the normal guy, I'm not so sure. I would definitely be looking at another knife if I was going to be putting this in and out of my pocket every day. If they produce something like this with without this on the bottom, a reduced end piece and a reduced middle finger grip like that, then that would be an excellent EDC. I would definitely could get interested in something like that to put in my pocket every day. But with these specialized applications, especially with the 3, which has a little bit more meat down here to guard you from the sharpened top. So it has the tip is sharpened on both edges. So as such, it has a little bit extra here to protect you from that sharpened edge. So, you know, if you were to get rid of that and you look at this knife, now that's a nice looking and functional knife. Easy to get out of your pocket, and really similar to the Columbia River knife and tool M16 Special Forces series. You know, similar to that, a little beefier, a little slightly better quality, you know, and certainly carries a larger price tag. But great quality knife. But be aware of that. I think realistically, that nylon sheath they provide with this guy, I would pick this guy for a tactical knife. With the sheath application, it works very well. I like it. Put that on your molly vest, and it's easy to access, and that's a realistic usage for this knife. This one as an everyday carry in the pocket, good. As a carry in the pocket for an EDC knife, these guys, great quality, but not user friendly. Okay. Hope that was helpful. Speak to you guys soon. Bye.